Hello y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shakera, and in today's video I will be discussing a 1-year lock update. Oh my goodness, so many changes have taken place over this journey, and I would also like to introduce to y'all my Repair Plus Retighten My Locks With Me series, where I give you guys up close, detailed, actual repair my hair with me, retighten my hair with me. I know a lot of y'all may be curious about how did I even get my locks in the first place. I started off with DIY micro lock braid extensions, and I would like to show y'all the process of how to install a braid extension. This content is for anyone who is looking to repair their locks, retighten their locks, and learning how to install DIY lock extensions. The next video will actually be the first video to start off the series, and it will be called My Grid. While I discuss all of these changes that have taken place with my hair, I'm going to moisturize my hair simultaneously, so I hope you guys don't mind. First thing I'm going to show y'all are the products I'm using to moisturize my locks. You ready? Okay. Okay, so you guys have seen all the products that I'm using to moisturize my hair today. I'm going to get started. I didn't show you the products I used to wash my hair. Let me do that. Honestly, I just used 2 products, so this one is also done. You can see, okay. Shampoo, and this is the deep moisturizing mask. I'm going to take my hair down. It's currently in 4 sections. While I take down the sections, we are going to discuss some of the changes that have taken place with my hair over the course of a year. The first change that I want to discuss is that I have trimmed my locks quite a few times. My hair has grown a lot since the last time I cut it. I think the last time I cut it was like probably somewhere around here. I don't even know. But it has grown a lot. I feel like trimming my hair has been good for me personally, because at one point I wanted to cut my hair off completely, and it was because I just could not make time to take care of it the way I needed to. My retie schedule was so bad. I waited at one point over 3 months to retighten my hair, and it was really bad because the hair basically got so matted up and tangled. It was horrendous. I will never let that happen again. And then that's also partially one of the reasons why I have to repair my locks, because of mistakes I made earlier in the journey. Learn from my mistakes if you can. Please keep up with your retightens. Have a set schedule and stick to it, because it makes a huge difference in how your hair forms as locks, how it grows, and the longevity of it overall. Another change has to be also that I have changed the color of my hair. When I first started, my hair was black and kind of like this much lighter color. I want to say blonde, but blonde wasn't, I don't think blonde was what I was going for. Initially when I started, it looked a lot more brown, and then over time it just became blonde, I guess. It is hard to see that it is brown, I feel, probably, but maybe when I edit the video I'll realize it actually looks brown. But my hair is brown as we speak right now, and yeah, I really love the color brown. I wish I had kept better track of my lock journey, right? Because I wish I had actual solid dates and timestamps for y'all to tell you when my hair started looking like locks, when it started really transitioning. I think still my hair doesn't fully look like locks, and I have to attribute that to also the fact that I used extensions. Like, I can still visibly see braids, but it looks so seamless. Like, when I go outside and people see my locks, they're usually like, oh my god, you have sister locks, that's so cool. I'm like, no, I don't have sister locks. I have micro locks, actually. I installed them myself. Thank you. I'm not a professional, but you know, I know how to do my thing when it comes out to my hair. So honestly, like, if you were to ever get lock extensions like I have, you don't have to worry that, you know, it's not gonna be looking or giving locks. They actually do. They really do. And even before I had locks, people were always thinking I had locks. I oftentimes get a lot of comments like, do you have sister locks? And I'm like, no, I have micro locks. So I don't know at what point my hair started to really look like locks, but to me, it really does now. So the back of my hair, I feel like it looks a lot more locked than the front of my hair. The front of my hair is where I personally feel like I have most insecurity about my locks. Something I want to mention is that I've seen a couple comments on the channel. I haven't been able to respond to all of them. I'm actually going to make a video responding to comments. I did want to say though that I was inspired to continue my lock journey because there was somebody who had commented on my channel at one point, I believe. I'm going to find that comment and show y'all. And basically, if I could recall, the person just said like, you know, make sure you keep your extensions for a long time because we want to be able to see the journey from start to finish. And so I thought about how when I first wanted to do lock extensions, it wasn't a lot of content creators on YouTube that I saw filming lock content about extensions. And so here I am. I feel like I'm genuinely one of maybe 100, I don't know, but I am one of a small group of content creators who are filming about micro lock DIY extensions. And I might be wrong, maybe it's a whole universe of us out there, but as far as my searching abilities, I haven't seen just like as much. So I felt inspired by it. I'm like, damn, you know, I started this journey, people are invested. The fact that you subscribe to my channel, you obviously want to see how the journey ends. And so I want to be very mindful of that. I want to also show up for y'all in that way. And so I'm excited that I made it to a year. I'm even more excited to make it to 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Imagine being 5 years locked. Like, my hair is gonna be down to my butt. I don't know if I will be cutting my hair. I know that I will continue to trim my hair, possibly. But for now, I'm gonna let it grow. So y'all could see, you know, how the extensions evolve over time. I think that would be really helpful content. Something I noticed about locks is that I feel like they do get dry. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This is a small lock just sticking out. This is why I gotta repair my locks because, you know, this is just a key example of why I gotta repair my locks. Yeah, okay. Anyways, if you don't have a good moisture routine, your locks are gonna feel dry, like very dry, and like a lot of the times. That's something that I kind of struggled with a little bit until I figured out a routine that works for me at least. The 4 products that I showed y'all, that's kind of like the rotation for me. It works for me personally. To each his own. I feel like a lot of people will say, don't use products in your hair. And don't use this product. Don't use oil. But I feel like, no, I cannot abide by that rule. I know how my hair is feeling and it feels dry. So what you mean? When I had natural hair, loose hair, this product worked for me. So why shouldn't I use it? Anyways, I'm not coming for nobody. So please, I'm not coming for nobody, I promise. I'm just trying to say, at the end of the day, you have to allow yourself to experiment, right? And so over the course of my lock journey, I have learned to experiment, okay, with my hair to find out what my hair really likes, what it does not like. I have been able to really learn a lot about my hair over time because of that. And so, yes, I use shea butter in my hair. Yes, I use oil. I use leave-in conditioner. And yeah, I put rosemary water in there because I found out that those work for me. Not because somebody else told me, but because I tried. And so while I would love to be the person that says, just watch all my videos and I'll tell you how to take care of your locks, I'm also going to be the person to tell you to experiment on your own, because you never know what is going to work for you until you try it, right? So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to start again. It's all a part of life. I have this rule of basically with my hair, making sure that I follow my own judgment when it comes up to certain things. Because if I could get my hair to this point so far where it's literally like inspiring other people out there and it stops people in their tracks, then I probably am doing something correct. And so give yourself some credit. Like, you're probably doing something correctly, and you gotta be able to like believe in that, believe in yourself, believe in your ability to take care of your own hair. Okay, and maybe you'll discover something that we all need to know, that we can't possibly know. If we all follow the same routine, we'll never know if there's something that could be adjusted. Or if we all are doing the same thing without any intention to like improve it, how do we know that it can be improved? How do we know that there's a better way to do something? But anyways, I digress. One of the things that I've also noticed that has changed about my hair is my roots. They actually look like locks now. It looks very interlocked to me, and I like the look of locks a lot. Braids are super nice as well. Like, tiny braids are super nice, and that's how I started. But over time, I've fallen in love with my hair again and again because of how it is transforming, how it's just evolving into its own thing that I have no control over, in terms of like, I mean, I can't control how the lock is gonna look, but I can help to contribute to how it grows and forms over time. And I feel like it's been a good journey being able to see my hair go from braids to, you know, loose, to retighten, to loose again, to retighten, to loose again, to retighten. It's like, oh my goodness, my hair is becoming locked, and it's becoming even more locked. Something that has evolved or changed is, as well as, I don't have a visible or like a very defined braid pattern in the back of my hair anymore. It looks more like locks, but where I struggle most is probably the front of my hair. Like I was saying earlier, how I feel like I'm not as confident about how the front of my hair looks when it comes on to saying, yeah, I have locks. But hopefully with repairing my hair, I'll feel a lot more confident with it. Oh my goodness, we are 1 year locked. Girl, don't know what's happening. I was just so excited because what the heck? You know what? We need to celebrate this. I need to make sure that when my birthday comes, I also celebrate this moment. My birthday will be May 4. If you are seeing this video on May 4 and it is my birthday, thank you for watching. You watching is literally like a birthday gift for me virtually. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I really wish I had like set like a Q&A poll or something for y'all to give me questions about how my hair has evolved over the past year. Since I haven't done that though, I do hope that you guys will still like the video. I will be making follow-up videos since this 1 year anniversary will be going on for 2 weeks exactly. I want to continue to make videos related to the topic of like a 1 year update. So I'm gonna be posing questions of like, what questions do you guys have for me? Q&A 1 year lock update. What questions do you guys have for me? I will have that video ready on the channel, so that way I can answer more specific direct questions on the lock journey. But for now, this is like my, I guess, update to y'all without any sense of like specific answers or questions to answer. But I hope I still gave y'all something good. I didn't take a lot of pictures with my hair, but I do plan to take more pictures with my hair over the 2nd year of my lock journey. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!